Hey girls, how you doing? Let's do another pickacard, and today, of course, we're starting the week by the what's happening. Well. Let's see. Let's keep an open mind and just a flavor of the week or the day or whatever, and try not to be triggered. Okay, just tarot, as I like to say. It's my new thing at the moment. Just tarot. That's alright. Okay, moving on. Okay, let's go. One, two, 1, 2. Okay, pile number 1, let's go. What's happening? Ace of Sword, the Sun, the Devil. Okay, intense. Okay, Ace of Sword, we know is a new beginning with an enormous amount of clarity. Enormous, okay? Seriously. We know what we want, we know what we don't want, or someone very much know. The thing is, that person or yourself had to go through a Ten of Swords before you get to the Ace of Swords. We know the story now. So that person or yourself had to, or both of you, had to go through quite a few, obstacle, a lot of pain, obviously, in order to get that clarity. You don't gain clarity having a cup of tea and a biscuit, as I like to say. So, as a response, what? As a result, we have the best card of the deck. So it's that connection to the inner child. It's feeling like home. It's quite rare. Let's put it that way. How many times in your life do you feel at home with someone? Wow. Even sometimes with your own family, you don't feel at home. So that is very intense. It's powerful. Make you feel powerful on one hand because it's a unique relationship. At the same time, make you feel or can make you feel a bit vulnerable. Because you're naked emotionally in front of that person. That person see you for whatever reason, it's because you're the same soul. It's a very beautiful connection. It's a lot of joy, a lot of happiness connected to children as well, right? But it's a lot of good luck as well, okay? So those two cards are absolutely phenomenal. It's a new beginning with a lot of clarity, a lot of joy, and connecting to your own truth, both of you. On the other hand, Axelle. Yes, there is an idea of darkness, but also it could be a lot of, sexual attraction is very intense between you two, definitely. Nothing wrong with that, but it can be sometimes a bit obsessional, okay? On the other hand, it could be a codependency to something or somebody, maybe an idea of toxic attachment somewhere, and that can also be a family member. It doesn't have to be a partner, it doesn't have to be drugs or something like that, or work or gym. It can be someone within your own family that actually maintain you on that energy of codependency. So let's be aware of that. Right, at the end of the day, you have the best card of the deck. So even if you are attached to somebody, that will have to go, because obviously you have that light, and when you see, there is a darkness on one side, the light on the other, and very much a clarity, so you know what is what. So very powerful indeed. What else? Yeah, someone is moving towards you with that vulnerability. That's what I was talking about the inner child, and telling you what they truly feel for you. And it's all about the feelings. Forget about the mind, the logical, the rational side of things. It's about what I feel. Very important. And you receive the fruit of your labor, indeed. You obviously inspire that person, as I like to also remind people, because you chose to be graceful, you chose to be open, even though you went through a lot of things yourself. You obviously went through a Ten of Swords. You always kept, a certain sense of innocence in your heart, and that shows a lot of courage and a big heart, very much. So you care. That's what I mean. You care. That person was obviously hiding behind that sword. The feelings, the true feelings they had. Obviously, they have butterfly, but they probably behaved in a way that was so not correct, in a sense of being cold or not initiating contact, even though they're watching you. You just like hello, hello. Very much, but they're trying to keep it cool, if you see what I mean. Do we have time to waste, really? They're very attached to their money as well, but also they want to be with one person only, and they want to do the right thing, which is very low. I mean, it's lovely. I mean, that's very nice. You're someone who has values, but there's a lot of things they're hiding as well. So how can you be so real, so together, if you're hiding a part of you? Yeah. So it's time to do the right thing. It's time to be fair, to maybe apologize. Maybe there's also an idea of separation and legal paper, divorce, whatever. It's about doing the right thing and not hiding behind that sword. The Fool under the deck. Funny enough, taking a leap of faith, going for things. At the end of the day, that person is going to move towards you, because we know with that Knight of Cups, they're gaining the clarity as well. So yeah, they think you were out of the league, fair enough. And they've been procrastinating for a very long time. So maybe someone now, oh yeah, maybe or completely. It's definitely a new beginning with a lot of passion. There is a fire in the belly. They want to start something, and of course for you it could be starting a new business. You have an idea, you're very you are motivated, you're ready for it, bring it on, let's go, let's do this. Absolutely. So it's brand new beginning here with a lot of joy, a lot of good luck as well, but a lot of how can I say, authenticity. That's the word I was looking for, and that is the only way you can move forward, right? So pile number 2 was happening. 4 sword, 8 of Wands, the Star. Beautiful. Wow. Very straightforward, this one. Indeed, you definitely tick all the boxes for each other. Also, professionally, you can be actually seen like the star. You're shining bright, your hard work is paying off. But you are the solution to people's problem, and you are definitely is the solution for that person. You balancing each other in some ways. You might need as well to balance emotion, definitely as well. But you are perfect for each other. You tick all the boxes, as I say. It's just obvious. Nobody else can shine so bright, comparison to you. So, let's not even fluff around, right? Come on. A lot of healing had to happen. Yes, what I'm saying by balancing the emotion, the only way you can be balanced is to deal with your own tribulation. So your inner child has to be healed. Maybe there was pain from a previous relationship that wasn't completely healed, and that those wounds, if they're not healed, they will come back and be triggered for anything and anything. So if you want to balance the emotion, you have to do it within as well to start with. Okay, so that healing and maybe a time of resting, pausing, take a moment, recharge battery, just to have a moment to rethink properly what's necessary. But now we have a new wave, and it's a communication wave. It's very, number 8 as well is infinity number, so there's no ending within this connection. It's a matter, it's more a question of how do you balance communication. Maybe communication hasn't been very good, or been very on and off, uneasy. If you're not at peace with yourself, how can you communicate with somebody? You have to know who you are in order to know who you want to be with. Oh, that was nicely said, wasn't it? Oh yes. Okay, but no, but seriously. Beside the clown, there was someone very serious underneath. Seriously. Absolutely. How do you know who you want to be with if you don't know yourself? You have to go back to number 1, right? Boom. Oof, 10 of Swords. That has been quite a journey. Definitely. But you gain clarity after a 10 of Swords. You know what you want, what you don't want. And maybe the worst is behind you now. You've been through that difficult or no communication at all, and the fighting and all of that. Now you have to communicate, but in a gentle way maybe, and be as well more, sincere. Yes, leaving that darkness, so leaving the 10 of Swords, moving toward the Ace of Swords, so moving towards peace and serenity with clarity. It's a transformation, metamorphosis. We don't fluff around here. I like it. Yeah, no more mask, no more illusion. We manifesting each other. Maybe we re-manifest each other in order to get it right this time, because the first time didn't go so well. Because someone is an emperor, boom, bada boom. You see what I'm saying? Someone definitely know what they want. Male, female, doesn't matter. The emperor energy is someone who goes for victory. I know who I am, and therefore I know who I want to be with, period. Woof, that my kind of people. That is definitely my kind of people. No fluffing around. That's it. Bam. I like it. So that's the way you can have that clarity, and you can, okay, you don't have to accept, at the end of the day, if you're on the receiving end, but there is a movement forward, and we know it's a yes, it's a no kind of question. It's no mortgage, right? Let's go. On this note, have a beautiful day and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.